I'm just, yeah.
You need help, mate? I can help you comment. If I get stuck into Elvis Presley with this one, don't be surprised, right?
More funny than the guy that normally comes. What's happening tonight?
Oh, he's just,
no,
he'll be coming.
Every week is he?
Hugo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hugo.
Oh, at least you got a bit of you. We have to shake him up a little bit.
Honka, burn it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you? Hey, Greg, be careful what you say, because this one picks everyone up, mate.
Sorry, just clearing my throat.
You're just motivating them.
Yeah, it's almost like saying,
It's
almost like saying,
Can we rep the best club in Greece? Are we allowed to?
I don't think anyone cares tonight, Greg. Tonight's one of those nights. Brunswick or Northcote.
Okay.
They're the ones we're hooting for tonight.
I'll get over here. Can't be on this side.
I think so.
No, unfortunately for the players' safety.
No, that's all right, guys. No worries.
As we said to the young man, if you get tired, mate,
You can help me out? I can help. Thanks, mate. I've always got something to say. I know, I heard that.
Test 2 1 2.
You're around the ground, so.
Well, there's your mic, mate.
You can have things one.
Yeah, just
Yeah, no worries, mate. So you didn't know it was going to be strange?
I know it's going to be strange.
Oh, you didn't know it was going to be commentated? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, well, they decided they wanted to do it and they needed. I'm happy to do these games. We've got a couple of minutes, haven't we? Yeah, I'll just... yeah, they're running. Well, good evening and welcome to Dunstan Reserve, Brunswick West, which is the home of the Brunswick City Football Club, are in great form, having beaten 2 top 4 sides in recent weeks. Melbourne Victory, the development side, of course, for the A-League team, and Western United, the development side for the A-League team. So they're in great form. And they take on Northcote City, who had a great patch there between rounds 9 and 19, being undefeated, but just 1 win in their past 4. But they've got a penchant to be able to score Northcote City and score goals late. The last time these two sides played, Northcote City being second on the table at the moment, just 1 point ahead of Preston Lions. The league leaders are Melbourne Victory, who, as I say, Brunswick City are in the bottom 6, had that terrific win over them, and Western United, who are 4th. But they did beat them with a goal in extra time. It was the winning goal when they won 2-1 earlier in the season. So we're about to get underway, and we are at ground level. And Brunswick City have first possession. Far ball. Northcote City able to head it away, but inside the attacking half. Getting plenty of ball on that, though, is Siliados, who's had a terrific year with 9 goals this year for Brunswick City. Their second leading goal kicker. Northcote City camped inside the defensive half at the moment. At the northern end. Goes back to their goalkeeper, Minas, who gets it inside the attacking half. Long ball. Goes towards the back now. Looking to try and keep it alive here at Northcote City. And Yoshida does well, but has it turned over. Here's Siliados again. Does well, Jerry Siliados, who played some football at South Melbourne. And now the defenders arrive. The dark blue strip for Brunswick. Mooney, the goalkeeper, started his football journey in Queensland. Had a bit of a break for study. And it goes over the sideline. Big crowd in front of the social club rooms here at Brunswick City. Can smell the meat in Moreland Road as I was driving here tonight. Siliados has had a bit of it early, and this will go straight out from the boot of Brunswick City as they try to get inside the attacking half, but it looked like, well, originally it looked like Northcote City thought they were going to lose control of the ball. And it goes over the sideline once more. So this is Latrakis, Domfate, who scored 14 times. And they take it from one side of the pitch to the other, the far side, inside the attacking half. Again, Northcote City a header just outside the 18-yard box. Watanabe with a pass down the right-hand side for Brunswick City and over the sideline once more. Northcote City winning possession. They go back, try and get it down the left-hand side. Domfate tried to head up, but he wasn't able to do much with that. And it is over the sideline. They're getting a bit of the ball so far, Northcote City inside their attacking half. And once more, not able to control it. Skipetis, who's also been a heavy goal scorer for Northcote City this year with 7, had a touch, and they win possession again. Close to where the byline and the sideline meet inside the 18-yard box. Watanabe tried to clear it, and then on the half volley, a big kick came in from Northcote City, but missing to the left-hand side from Salakidis. In fact, it was Ward, who's played some of his football in England. Colchester and Sligo in Ireland too. Turnover from the goal kick from Mooney. Just kept alive, but only momentarily by Northcote City, and it's going to be a goal kick again as they're doing a fair bit of the attacking so far to the City end in the opening 5 minutes. No scores yet in this 3 match. Brunswick City trying to clear their area, they can't. Ward is there again. And there might have been some handball just outside the box, trying to control it. Not able to. Yoshida for Northcote City. And it's going to be Brunswick City ball again. Ned McCarthy wearing the headband. He spent time at Box Hill. He's had a couple of clearances so far. Mooney, who was at the Brisbane Raw youth team, goes in short. They look to clear now. Try and get it inside the attacking half. Timms got a little touch in there. And for Toy as well, who's played his football in New Zealand for Brunswick. Ball's on the far side, just inside the attacking half of Brunswick. No scores yet. Under 10 minutes played in the first half between these two sides. Inability to stop teams from scoring this year, Brunswick, but they've scored heavily themselves. And as I said, Northcote City have won the one meeting between the two teams with a late goal after regular time in injury time, and then they also scored 2 goals in injury time to get a point against Melbourne Victory, the top team. McCarthy will go back as the defence under a little bit of pressure for Brunswick City, just on the edge of the 18-yard area. He foots it away, the goalkeeper Mooney, but over the sideline. And it will be Northcote City ball through Lutrakis. He goes back now to Lynch, the veteran from Ireland. He retreats to the goalkeeper Minas inside the 18-yard area. In the defensive half now for Northcote City. Goes long, close to the sideline. Lutrakis gets a header, does well, but turned over at the back again by Timmins, who's from England and also played football with the Wollongong Lions. They have it on the left-hand side now. The team in the dark blue strip. The home team, Brunswick City, and they defend at the back again. Number of players getting possession. They try and push it inside the attacking half. Timmins was involved once more. Lutrakis, a bit flat-footed, eventually wins defensively, but the header's in the road for McCarthy and Brunswick City. But well played by Yoshida. Knocks it on again, just outside the 18-yard area. 2-on-1 against Northcote City. And cleared at the back and over the sideline by Brunswick City. And it will be a Northcote City ball inside their attacking half. No scores yet. Early stages of this contest. And played at Brunswick West in Melbourne's northwestern suburbs. Ball deep, having to clear again on the left. And they put it over the sideline once more. Brunswick City. Northcote arriving. Yoshida tucked in where the sideline and the byline meet. They go back now. Ball towards the 18-yard area. Dom Fay tried to get ahead of him. We know he's a dangerous scorer. Scored in 12 games so far this year, including 2 braces. And again, Northcote City square it up towards the edge of the 18-yard area. Under some pressure there as Ward had to retreat back to Lynch. Right on halfway. Lynch wins it for Northcote City. Back to Ward again. Through ball. Might have too much on it for Yoshida. And again, good defence by Brunswick City as Northcote City went low where the byline and the sideline meet. And they had protected the near post, Brunswick City. And it will be a goal kick for Brunswick City again. Good play by McCall, who had protected that near post. Now McCarthy goes wide for Brunswick City, but that's a very wayward ball. Turnover for Northcote City, well inside the attacking half. Their pass is not sticking in defence so far for the home team. And Northcote City getting more possession and certainly getting more ball inside their attacking half. Turned over though again, well played by Brunswick City. But again, Northcote City have their players pressing hard inside their attacking half. Push out to the left-hand side now. To the top of the 18-yard area. looking to shoot. Oh, it just hits the left goal post. The goalkeeper, I reckon, might have been beaten in Mooney. It was a mighty shot on the edge of the 18-yard area, and it came from Tweets, who started his football journey in Perth. He was all alone there on the edge of the 18-yard area. He shot and didn't miss by too much. Just slightly off target. Goalkeeper was trying to cover that left-hand side, but the goalpost certainly helped him. McCarthy. Get it down now towards Siliados. McCall might have just been onside on the edge of the 18-yard area. The defenders get back. And all Sean with the red hair there, who's been a dangerous player, he's got a hat-trick in his 11 goals, was lurking within 10 inside the 18-yard area, but couldn't get a decent boot on that. It's still 0-all. Long ball. Headed away again by McCall, defending stoutly for Brunswick City. Northcote City under pressure. Lutrakis loses it to Wanadavi. Trying to win it back, Siliados. But again, Ward, their big centre-back. And Lutrakis elects to retreat and start again with the goalkeeper, Minas, having a bit of work to do at the northern end. Shares it wide to Ward again. Ward goes down the left-hand side with a lobbing ball. McCarthy in the road, though, for Brunswick City. Nearly turned over. McCall manages to keep control of it. Does well. Drops a little pass out. And then I've got a feeling at Northcote City are claiming that Brunswick City had it last. Wananabe says no, it's our ball. But Skipetis not happy about that decision. Here's McCall now. To Allshawn. Keep it alive again through Timmins. Switches to the outer side. Siamas. Narumi. Siamas. On the edge of the byline. He ran out of room. Good defence by the Northcote City defenders, getting back right on the edge of the 6-yard box to help their goalkeeper defend and put it over the sideline. Still 0-all on the western side of the pitch. Almost a goal scored by Northcote City, but it hit the left goal post. Came from Tweets. And the goalkeeper, Minas, with some work to do. In the early stages of this game in the stream for Football Victoria. VPL 1. Second on the table, 1 point ahead of Preston Lions, but a bit out of form at the moment is Northcote City. And they get it deep inside the 18-yard area. Was there contact between the goalkeeper and the Northcote City player who's writhing in agony? The ref said no, so play on, boys. He's pleading his innocence, the goalkeeper. He's right on the edge of the 18-yard area. Tweets is the player that went down, and now they rebound around that left-hand side and win possession through Narumi. Back to the heart of the 18-yard area. Here's Allshawn, he shoots! But a lovely deflection by the goalkeeper knocks it away for the first corner of the night. From one end to the other. Thought there might have almost been connection and a penalty. In fact, it wasn't Tweets, it was Skipetis. And here's McCall. Headed away, though, by Northcote City, but Allshawn's there at the foot. Great goal scorer, as we know, but his pass is a bit wide. Right where the byline and the sideline meet. And then a lovely ball, though, as he kept it alive brilliantly.
Hit it.
And the header, unfortunately, wasn't hit as well as he would have liked then by Siamas. And it sails away and over the byline. He arrived nicely. And it was a good ball there by Siliados. Plenty of distance on it. Got it virtually in the heart of where the 18-yard area and the 6-yard box meet. Back into play, Minas. Still no score. Both teams have had a couple of chances. Headed down by Siamas again, opposed to Domfay. The big goal scorer for Northcote City. They win possession, Northcote City. Defended away, though, by Brunswick City inside the attacking half. Couple of headers by both teams. Controlled by Narumi on the far side. High ball. It's all Northcote City, and they protect their goalkeeper, who collects at the back, Minas. No scores yet. He will kick it high inside the attacking half. Headed back by McCarthy. Good defence again. Just as the goalkeeper Moody was there, his defender said, I'll take responsibility and put it over the sideline. And it's going to be an opportunity here for Northcote City. In fact, he didn't just put it over the sideline. No, he did. I thought it might have been almost a corner kick. Long ball. Parried away. And then another opportunity just outside the 18-yard area for Northcote City as Lutrakis did well. And then it was parried away by the goalkeeper, Mooney. And he was lurking, but again, he couldn't quite get the connection, unlike the first one, Tweeds. But there was a touch, and it will be the first corner kick of the night for Northcote City. Looking for a deep one to curl it in. A lot of players on the edge of the 6-yard box. Curling ball, headed away again nicely by Siliados. And once more waiting on the edge of the 18-yard area. Northcote City, but they couldn't finish it. And they put it over the sideline. And that was Webb. Started his football journey in Wales, spent time in the USA and played at South Melbourne as well. Couldn't quite volley it correctly, but again, another corner kick. Again, that was a very deep one. Defended away by Brunswick City, clears the 18-yard area, getting a boot on it. There's all Sean again, but once more, cleared at the back by Northcote City. Selakidis, and eventually it goes over the sideline. Lutrakis working hard. He was on goal side. Post to Siliados. And Northcote claiming it's their ball, and it will be their ball. Deep into their defensive area. Trying to head at McCall. Misses it for Brunswick City. McCarthy lends him support, but chested away and cleared at the back by Ward. And now at the bootlaces of the dangerous new shooter just outside the 18-yard area for Northcote City. Goes wide to the right-hand side. They couldn't control it though. Cleared at the back nicely. By Fatawi. The New Zealander playing for Brunswick City. Ball's at halfway. Northcote's defence good. But once more Fatawi's in the road. It has it run down by Yoshida. But it's vacuumed at the back by the goalkeeper, Mooney. Plenty of action so far, but not on the scoreboard. Still 0-0. Approaching halfway in the first half. Fatawi down the left-hand side. Again, that's a wayward pass to get it inside the attacking half for Brunswick City. Cleared at the back by Northcote. They share it. Lynch. Lutrakis. Back to Lynch, the Irishman. Elects because the Brunswick City team have pressed up to go back to Minas. Confronted by Siliados. Minas a high ball. Domfay looking to keep it alive, but he's cleared to be offside. Going down that left-hand side. Post to McCall. And Brunswick City ball, the home team here. Against Northcote City, their second meeting of the season. Northcote City saluting 2-1 with a late goal by Domfay. Scored in 12 games this year. Northcote City share it. All Sean gets involved in the middle of the pitch, nearly turns it over. Little ball, lobbing ball by Fatawi, but cleared at the back by Lynch. But one back, McCall, Siliados at halfway. The lookalikes, both been at the Dan Lonigan School of Hairdressing. But Siliados' pass is wide and woolly and over the sideline. Spartakis was trying to bring that back into play. Here's Lutrakis. Long ball. Headed down cleverly by Domfay. But cleared at the back by Fatawi. And then a nice little ball by Siliados, who's having a lot of it so far, but Lynch is there. All Shawnee's opponent. Nearly turns it over. Dangerous ball inside the 18-yard area. Narumi's there lurking. Gets it out wide. Back now to Narumi. Narumi, though, kicks into bodies. Good defence by Selakidis to put it over the sideline as it kicked into his body, and he braced for contact and did well. Well, I reckon that's going to be a free kick. He's acting a little bit that it was a bit more serious than it actually was. For Narumi, who's been with Brunswick City since 2022, the Japanese player. He was put down, but I don't think there was a lot in it. But having said that, I'm not out there. But anyway, they do get a free kick. So Northcote City having to form a wall just on the edge of the 6-yard box as they'll come in from the left-hand side. The team in dark blue. Brunswick City, it's 0-0 at the moment, early stages of this game. VPL 1, third last round of the season. Round 24 of 26. Season has just flown, started back in February. Looks to go over a little pass to Allshawn on his own. He shoots and scores a magnificent goal into the right-hand corner. Loose marking by Northcote City as Allshawn was there all on his own. And Allshawn scores goal number 12 of the season. What a goal that was. Into the right-hand corner. That's how good that was. It was nothing Minas could do. But it was poor marking by the Northcote City defenders. They got back and they left the man who scored the most goals for Brunswick City this year all on his own, and he's there to score goals, and has he scored a cracker. 1-0 Brunswick City. So some work for Northcote City to do. Long high ball to the right-hand side. Trying to get a header on it. And they might have got a little header on that, Northcote City, so Brunswick City in possession. What a goal by Allshawn. Yet another player from Wales. Certainly knows how to score goals. He scored a hat-trick in one of their wins this year. They had a 5-0 win. One of their most impressive performances. They're inside the attacking half, Northcote City. They head it away, but it's taken by Watanabe. Watanabe now gets it down towards McCall. McCall, a reliable player. Back to Watanabe. Watanabe gets it in mid-pitch. Nearly turned over, but Brunswick City keep it alive again. Players brought down just outside the 18-yard area, Narumi. In fact, it was Wong, I should say, who scored 4 times from Melbourne City. Another one who knows how to score, dangerous player. And Siliados, another one who knows how to find the back of the net as far as this team's concerned. Brunswick City, could they get 2 in a couple of minutes? Big wall in front of him in white shirts for the Northcote City team. Ricochets into bodies, and it's vacuumed up at the back by the goalkeeper, Minas. Something he could do with that magnificent strike before by Allshawn to give his team Brunswick City a 1-0 lead. Now, Narumi gets back. He's 7, Wong is 8. And they're down the left-hand side. Wong gets a little touch on this for Brunswick City, but again, play brought down. Some of the challenges a bit rough and agricultural and not quite working for Northcote City so far. Some work for Mooney as they go backwards to try and go forwards here. Their home team, Brunswick City. He lobs the ball at halfway. And right on the sideline, he was nearly over then. It was Watanabe. Manages to turn his opponent inside out, but kicks into bodies. Ward did well to get his big body involved there. Trying to touch it on was Tweets, but turned over again by Brunswick City. Down the left-hand side, Timmins. Long high ball again on his own, Siliados. But a terrific piece of defensive work by Northcote City. Lynch, he stuck his left boot out and put it over the byline for a corner kick. Getting in front of his goalkeeper, Minas. Brunswick City having the best of the match now, leading 1-0. Siliados trying to turn a couple of opponents inside out. Tweeds is one of them, and he wins control of the ball. In fact, Siliados saying, well, I reckon Joseph had last touch over the byline. It should be a corner kick, but the refs having none of it. It's a goal kick. Long ball down the right-hand side. Winning possession is Webb. Webb was onside. Did brilliantly. Has 4 to beat. Goes inside. Domev. Hey, on the edge of the post. He nearly scored, but he just didn't quite get enough on it, and it rolled into the base of the post. Domfay would have been his 15th goal of the season, and that's the second one that's hit the post. They get the ball back over the sideline, cleared at the back by McCall, and then there's a player down behind the play in the 18-yard area. But Domfay just couldn't get enough on it, and it rolled into the base of the post. So the second one for Northcote City has hit the left goal post. And probably had the goalkeeper Mooney beaten on both occasions. 1-0 for Brunswick City. The player down behind the play for Brunswick City in the 18-yard area. Tim. Sam McCall has been very good so far. Right in front of us here we were broadcasting from, near the social club rooms. He miskicks that one. Mooney luckily had a teammate there to get it on the half volley. Puts it inside the attacking half. The header comes from Ward. Another header there. Didn't know where that was. Then Yoshida. And then Ward absolutely boots that a mile. He was in the defensive half, and it sails over the crossbar and over the fence. Plenty of distance on that. To the end with the wind. One 0 lead for Brunswick City. Mooney was at Far North Queensland. Had a stint with a football club called Mitchelton. Brisbane Roar youth team as well. And he's been beaten a couple of times, but Domfay hit the left goal post, and so did Tweets. Long high ball, lobs just inside the attacking half. Headed away again by Lynch. Here's Domfay again. He's a dangerous man. He gets onside. He's on the edge of the 18-yard area. He's got McCarthy for company, but he kicks into bodies. Well played by McCall. Then it goes over the sideline, cleared at the back by Brunswick City, and they put it over the sideline. He's very dangerous, big Domfay. He's a big man, and he knows how to score from any situation. Yoshida gets a little back heel to that one for Northcote City. And then tucked into Rumour for Brunswick City, and it's another goal kick. So Brunswick City 1, Northcote City 0. A couple of near misses for Northcote City, the away team. Brunswick City, a magnificent strike from Allshawn. Put his team in front in the first half of the first half. Here at Dunstan Reserve, the home of the Brunswick City Football Club. Brunswick West, the turnover at home. It's a terrible goal kick. And here's Domfay. Lovely ball on the edge of the 18-yard area. She's brought down. That's nearly a penalty. Is that a penalty? No, said the ref. Well, they reckon he fell over according to the supporters. That Yoshida fell over just in the 18-yard area. He's told to get up. He does get up. Cleared by Fatui. They're inside the 18-yard area. And then it just didn't quite stay alive down the sideline. Right on halfway. In fact, they're now inside their attacking half, Northcote City. A good turnover again. The defender's doing a good job. And another Northcote City player goes down. Not sure there was much in that either. It's 1-0 in favour of Brunswick City in the first half. A good crowd here on this coolish evening in the middle of winter. The night after the Matildas may have got ahead of themselves. Beaten 3-0 by Germany in their first Olympic match. Disappointing performance. Anyway, free kick inside the attacking half now at the city end for Northcote City. A trail 1-0. A couple of near misses, as I've mentioned a couple of times, hitting the left goal post. First one hit it flush, the second one rolled into the base from Donfay, who gets there again for a big header, but didn't get enough of the knot on it, and it rolls comfortably on the full into the waiting arms of the goalkeeper, Camp, right in the heart of the goal there in Mooney. He rolls it out wide to the left-hand side, turned over though by Lynch at the back. He gets support in Selakidis. They head it down the right-hand side, Northcote City, now inside the attacking half. Lutrakis does well, got it from Tweeds. Under pressure, has to go wide again. Sapakis towards the edge of the 18-yard area and getting high, but not able to control it. He was behind his opponent and put it over the sideline was Domfay. So it's 1-0. Mooney, short one, still inside the 18-yard area, sharing with McCarthy. Back to McCarthy from Mooney. McCarthy strolling down the right-hand side now. Unsure what to do, two opponents around. Oh, he turns it over horrendously. Spartakis does well, gets on the edge of the 18-yard area, but coming across his path and clearing nicely. Timmins, who's got back. The big figure, been pretty good so far for Brunswick City. Puts it over the sideline, still inside the attacking half. For Northcote City, a trial 1-0. Ball goes back now. Tweets under pressure. Rolls the ball to the edge of the 18-yard area. Couldn't control it over the top. Yoshida tried to knock it on. Inside the 18-yard penalty area. And once more, another goal kick for Mooney. He's been kept pretty busy, but hasn't had to worry about saves. He's been saved twice by the goal post. Having hassle clearing it, so it's cleared by the defender for Brunswick City. McCall pushed down, shoved a couple of times by Lutrakis. Well, the ref let the first one go, not the second one, which was clearly in the back like an AFL footy. Plain as a nose in my face. McCall wins it, gives it to Siliados. Back to McCall, now to McCarthy defensively, and just outside the 18-yard area to Mooney, who's lacking a little bit of confidence with his kicking. McCarthy kicks into bodies, gets a rebound, rolls it now to Siliados. Siliados takes on Ward and pushes him into the ball. Does well, Ward, to try and challenge him. Siliados kept it alive, and eventually just offside. Just offside, Watanabe. Not by a great deal, I would have thought, but it was a decent pass as Minas gets it inside the attacking half, headed down by Donfay, but cleared at the back. Did he kick into bodies? For Towie, I think he might have. No, it was handball. Scarpettis, who's been a little bit dangerous too for Northcote when he's been near the ball tonight. Here's Mooney again. That's a better ball, low and flat. Gets his teammate just on the edge of the sideline. Almost at halfway, gets it inside the attacking half, but it's a through ball and that no one's on the end of that. Wearing dark blue for Brunswick City, you lead 1-0. Lynch from Minas. Selakidis, Lynch again. Lutrakis getting in the road. Watanabe puts it over the sideline. Here's Lutrakis, goes down the line now. And it was intended for his teammate, Yoshida, but Brunswick City put it over the sideline. Lutrakis will get it back well inside the attacking half at the city end. 1-0 the lead in this MPL 1 clash. Looking for their third win in a row, Brunswick City. And they've had some good scalps, first and fourth in recent weeks. This will be the second place team, and should the Preston Lions win, they'll replace Northcote City. Have been a little bit out of form. Just one win in their past four after being unbeaten in an 11-match streak between rounds 9 and 19, or weeks 9 and 19. Long high ball from Northcote City. deep into the heart of goal, but again parried away by the goalkeeper Mooney. Brunswick City bring it out the left-hand side, but in the road inside the attacking half, Northcote City and his Domfay to the edge of the 18-yard area. They can't control it though. Cleared by Wananabe, but getting in the road, Lutrakis does well. McCall's his teammate. Wananabe wins it back again. Just on the edge of the sideline. Goes back towards the 18-yard area. Siliados couldn't control it. Through ball by Northcote City. In Webb, they couldn't get anyone on the end of it. And mopped up at the back by Mooney. They bring it out the left-hand side. Siliados. Cleared at the back again. Timmins. He's brought down right on halfway. Gee, some of those challenges have been very ugly. And a yellow card for Webb as well. Timmins, who's a big figure there, is playing pretty well so far for the Brunswick City side. A lot of football experience in England, and then Wollongong Lions. The ref writes it in his notebook. Fatawi. Timmins. Siliados goes back defensively. McCarthy on halfway, just inside the attacking half. Watanabe, one of the chief playmakers inside their attacking half for Brunswick City. Siliados, long, high, ballooning ball. Just kept alive on the edge of the sideline as he switches to the left-hand side. Narumi running out of room. Good defence at the back by the Northcote City side. But they've given away a corner at the northern end. Those trees. Showing how windy it is at the moment here at Dunstan Reserve. Good swinging ball. A header is put over the sideline again. Minas a bit disappointed that there was again a lack of talking amongst his defenders and allowing a free nod there for Towie, but he misses as he was sort of more on the right hand side than in the middle there of the goal mouth. But he puts it wide. So it's still 1-0 for Brunswick City. Great goal by Allshawn. As we approach the halfway mark of this contest. Minas, good long lobbing ball. Straight down the middle. Headed by Domfay, but he heads it the wrong way. Trying to control it. Getting a decent pass on that Webb. Missed by McCall. He almost stuttered that ball. Goes back now to Selakidis. Selakidis, one of the defenders for Northcote City, brings inside the attacking half. Well trapped and controlled by Webb. Down the right-hand side, two opponents around him. Has it turned over. Good defence by Brunswick City getting on the goal side. They get it towards halfway. Selakidis couldn't head it, but then he gets a little pass to Lynch, who has Allshawn after him. So he goes back now to Minas. Back to Lynch. Back to Minas. They share at the back. Siliados approaches Minas, who foots it to the right-hand side. Trying to get ahead of it, can't. And it will be a Brunswick City ball just inside the defensive half at the City end. 1-0. Allshawn the goal scorer to give him 12 for the season. Get it down the left-hand side. Good play to try and ensure it stays inside the attacking half by their Japanese import, who's been here since 2022 at Brunswick City, Narumi. But it's won by Northcote City. Another header by Domfay. Not having a huge influence yet. Controlled at the back. Here's McCall now. He wins it. He won it by Timmins. He might get it back to Timmins, who's on halfway in the pink boots. Does well to spiral it towards the left-hand side. Camp just on the edge of the sideline. There's Narumi. Little pass to Allshawn. Loses control of it. Has his pocket picked by the big figure of Domfay of Northcote City. Turned over though, right on halfway by McCall of Brunswick City to Siliados, who's put down, goes over the sideline. And Siliados, I thought was shoved. Should have been a free. Ward wins it though for Northcote City from the throw. Gets another opportunity. But coming the other way is McCall. Does well. He attacks it hard. Goes at it. has a couple of opponents putting pressure. Out now to Siliados. Coming wide is Watanabe. And Watanabe, though, hits the side post and the side net and misses. He was coming wide. He sort of just sprung up like a sprinkler head, really. Couldn't see him. And all of a sudden he's come wide to get involved in the 18-yard area. And apparently the last team that had a touch there was Northcote City. So it's a corner kick to be taken by Brunswick City. 1-0 lead to the home team. Electing to pass it to Allshawn. Allshawn's on his own again. He curls a long, high ball, which aimlessly goes over the crossbar. Wasn't a bad effort. Once more, he's on his own. Northcote City defenders having not learnt when he struck earlier from a corner kick, from a set piece in the 18-yard box to give his team a 1-0 lead. Minas gets Northcote City back inside the attacking half. Domfay heads it on. Headed on again. Here's Webb. Webb, almost had an opportunity and then cleared at the back by the Brunswick City defenders. They're saying it was offside. Might have been offside, but the defenders were betwixt and between. But luckily, Fatawi got back at the last minute because I reckon, again, Mooney might have been beaten in the 6-yard box. Webb was all on his own then as he approached it, and he just footed it away to bring up a corner kick for Northcote City. They get it low. Cleared again, well played for Tui. Here's the hard-working midfielder in Siliados who puts it over the sideline inside the attacking half for Northcote City. He goes back to throw to halfway. Taken by Salakidis from Lutrakis' throw. Now to halfway. That's where Brunswick City are aiming. Getting it at his bootlaces, Wong. Got it back now. Siamas. Back to Wong. Working hard. Narumi on the left-hand side. Allshawn, lovely ball. Siliados shoots, but had too much on it. And again, it goes over the crossbar. Lovely touch by Allshawn. You hardly notice that. That's how beautiful it was. Right on the edge of the 18-yard area. Once again, he's left alone. Doesn't need to have an influence too often. Allshawn, beautiful touches on the ball, including a goal so far to give his team a 1-0 lead, approaching half-time. Cleared at the back by Fatawi. He's been a good defender from a long ball. Minas getting plenty of distance on his kicks as they're kicking with the breeze this quarter, if that means anything in this magnificent game. As Tweets kicks into bodies, gets it back on the rebound for Northcote City. Lutrakis back heels now to Lynch, right on halfway. The stout defender goes wide now. Chance for Northcote City, under pressure. Little pass, lobbing it towards Tweets, had it turned over. Player brought down. Spartakis will take that ball, and he was the one that was brought down, and Ward will take the ball for Northcote City. Such an important member of this side. He looked to curl it past the defenders. He does. He curls it magnificently. And that wasn't far away at all. The goalkeeper can see it heading to the right-hand side. That had so much curl on it. But in the end, maybe not enough curl to get the result as he got it past the 4 defenders who were right in front of him. That was a beautiful free kick taken by Ward, who's been a reliable key defender for Northcote City so far. They've had a few chances. A few times, I reckon, as I said, the goalkeeper, Mooney, has been beaten, but has been saved by the shots being off target. 2 hitting the left goal post, and that set shot there, not missing by too much from a lovely free kick outside the 18-yard area. Couldn't have been taken any better, except maybe just being a little bit more on target, if that makes any sense. Brunswick City go back now to Mooney, whose kicking hasn't been great. That's a better ball towards halfway, headed down, well played by Watanabe. McCall kicks into bodies, cleared at the back again by Salakidis, but only as far as Timmins for the Brunswick City side. Again they switch out to the left-hand side. Narumi had opponents around him and they managed to win control of it momentarily. Domfay gets a little ball on that, but unfortunately not able to keep it alive, Yoshida. But Brunswick City had the last touch, so it's going to be a Northcote City ball just inside their attacking half. A trail 1-0, close to half-time. All Sean, the goal scorer for Brunswick City. Controlled at the back again, inside the defensive half. Lynch and Salakidis among those, getting some possessions to get it inside the attacking half. Turned over again. You're getting their numbers back well, Brunswick City, well organised. Siliados again wins the ball. He's got Watanabe streaming down the right-hand side. He'll get it to him now on the edge of the 18-yard area. Has an opponent's Lutrakas on him, keeping him honest. He runs out of room. He lobs it over the goal mouth from one side to another. And there's another chance for a goal. I think it's rolled through. It has. It got past the defenders, and then the goalkeeper got an unkind bounce, and it's rolled in. I'm not sure there was a lot of connection on the kick, but there was a bad bounce, and Minas completely misread that, and it's Brunswick City 2, Northcote City 0. Incredible. Well, it doesn't matter how you score them as long as you score them. And I think the goal might have been scored by Narumi. But a complete miss kick. And again, they were disorganised at the back, Northcote City. So poor defence again. They're out of form at the moment, Northcote City. They've been so good for so long. They've only had one win in their past 4 at the moment. It'll be 1 win in their past 5 unless they can get their game going, especially in the second half. Lynch and Lutrakas combined. They've been close a few times, though. Down the left-hand side, McCarthy pops in, puts it over the sideline. In front of Yoshida, who receives from Lutrakas, who's doing most of the throws. Again, McCarthy gets inside the 18-yard area to head it away to help his goalkeeper out for Brunswick City. Now Tweets, who's been pretty quiet. He nearly scored, though. He has 1 or 2 that he beats. He dazzles inside now, Yoshida. Yoshida has McCarthy keeping him company, pushing him to the left now. He's dancing. He's trying to get it past, lobs to the edge of the 18-yard area. And a magnificent header by Domfay. Domfay was falling to ground. And he has scored a magnificent goal at Lovejoy. He can score, the big fella. He's been trying to hit everything, and that occasion he got enough of it. And you knew that Mooney was going to be under the pump if they got one on target, and they did. It's 2-1 in favour of Brunswick City as Domfay scores his 15th of the season from 13 matches where he scored goals. Incredible performance. Great header. 2-1. Close to half-time, entertaining game here at Dunstan Reserve. Brunswick City down the left-hand side. Good defence by Timmins. Kicked into bodies, got it back. Kept alive. The man who's been controlling that left-hand side. Narumi. And Watanabe's been on the right-hand side for Brunswick City. Goes wide again. And an outstanding half of football. They get that goal just before half-time, Northcote City, and they needed it as their defence has been a little bit disorganised and giving up 2 goals. The second one was a virtual miss kick, but the first one was a ripper from Allshawn, but then Domfay with a lovely header, as I say, just on the edge of the 18-yard area where it meets with the 6-yard box, and they've scored a goal there to make it 2-1 at half-time, but Northcote City still with plenty of work to do in the second half in this VPL 1 encounter. Round 24 at Dunstan Reserve. It's Brunswick City, the home team 2, Northcote City 1.
honka honka burning.
Jimmy Macro, I love you, son. Hey, don't forget to pay your last man standing tickets.
Welcome back to Dunstan Reserve in this stream match for Football Victoria in the VPL 1. Dan Lonigan's my name. Good to be here. 2-1 lead for Brunswick City. And they're a bit off target, Northcote City, but scored very late through their leading goal scorer this year, 15th of the season, Michael Domfay, with a header. But All Sean scored. Magnificent strike outside the 18-yard penalty area, and then a missed kick resulted in a goal where the defenders weren't quite organised for Northcote City, for Brunswick City, through Narumi, and he scored a terrific goal, their second goal of the match. He's now got an opportunity here. He holds on to Tweets. I thought that might have nearly been a free kick. A lot of players get involved here. He goes to ground, Naruma, and it's turned over by Northcote City. Their defenders, though, having some work to do here. Selakidis, in front of our commentary position, headed away and controlled by Yoshida, but only momentarily. Naruma turns it over again and then kicks into the body of his opponent, who holds up firmly for Northcote City. And that was Larson. But again, getting a little boot in there. Ciliados heading down the right-hand side. And it just goes past the goalkeeper. Good effort from Wananabe. And again, Minas wasn't able to control it. Again, he's been on his own all night. Northcote City have still not been able to realise that Wananabe runs wide to take the wide ball. It worked in the first half, and it's worked at the start of the second half, and it nearly took his team to 3-1. But you got a hand on that, Minas, so it's a corner kick. Back into play. All Sean wasn't able to get much boot on that. Ricochets back again. Here's a chance for Ciliados. Ciliados up to the edge of the 18-yard area. It's headed away again. Not far away, and it might have skimmed the post. You're right. Minas was there. It might have been beaten if it was on target, and it wasn't. They had two that hit the post. Northcote City at that end, the city end in the first half. As you can just see the skyline in the distance. The big cranes there where we've got a lot of work going on in Victoria, as we've had for many years. Ciliados again, a high ball. Headed away, though, by Larson of Northcote City, but down to the bootlaces as they set up a wall on the edge of the 18-yard area. But Naruma had too much on it, and it sails over the crossbar. But they're dominating early stages, second half, Brunswick City. 2-1. Ball's living inside their attacking half at the city end. Long ball from Minas. Gets it to halfway. Headed down again by Fapaui. Caught him for Tui in the first half. Apologise for Powie. He goes wide now to the left-hand side. Siamas. Back to Timmins. Back now to the man in the very, very long headband, McCarthy. Watanabe. Through ball again. Ciliados, very busy midfielder. Tucked in on the right-hand side. Has it taken away from him by Latrakis, and he brings him down with a challenge from behind. Northcote City ball inside the defensive half. 2-1 the lead of Brunswick City. Long ball. They get their numbers back. McCall bounces in front of him. Domfay with him. Virtually tugged at his jumper. Turns it over, though. They get their numbers around the contest. Northcote City player was brought down just on the edge of where the sideline and the byline meet. And it will be a Northcote City ball. So they've got to get their numbers back now inside the 18-yard area. They've been a bit more organised in defence tonight, Brunswick City, as they hold a 2-1 lead, searching for their third win in a row. They've beaten the first team, Melbourne Victory, the top team. They've beaten Western United, and they're looking to beat the second team. And should Preston Lions win over the weekend and Northcote City not win tonight, the out-of-form Northcote City would drop at least one spot after being so good for so long. An 11-match unbeaten run between rounds 9 and 19. Also had a good run between rounds 2 and 7. Curling ball, headed away at the back. All Sean was pushed off it. Long high ball again from Yoshida, but straight into the chest of Mooney. Nice ball by Mooney, defended at the back. Long high ball by Tweets. Webb has been quiet, couldn't get hold of it. Cleared at the back again by Larson, but only as far as the Armas of Brunswick City inside the attacking half. All Sean completely miskicks it. Player nearly brought down. Does well, Tweets to get it down the right-hand side and then put over the sideline. Good defensive play for Power. He's been good all night. Arriving to get control is Ward. And then it's footed over the sideline again by the Brunswick City defence as they defend at the northern end. The wind might have dissipated a bit. It was very windy in the first half. Certainly if it was AFL footy, you'd be kicking with the breeze to the city end, the end that Brunswick City are going. Good header by McCarthy, got it down to Wananabe, but stopped at the back. And then unfortunately Allshawn, who scored early, slips over. And I've got a feeling that the last touch came from Northcote City. They were trying to fox the ref, but he's right on it. So are the Brunswick City supporters and Brunswick City players. And Siamas will take it. Gets it now to Allshawn. Allshawn's held on to. Then I thought that was a free kick just outside the 18-yard area. Cleared at the back by Larson. Kicked down the line again by Northcote City. Kicking over his head was Dom Fay. Did well, Webb. Little touch in it too was Yoshida. Webb was brought down. Long high ball. A challenge came across his path. He's not happy with the treatment he received as he tried to get that inside the box. But again, good defence coming across his path ensured there's not a free kick going against the Brunswick City team. Although Northcote City not happy. Alan Webb. 2-1 down Northcote City at the moment. Back inside the attacking half. He gets onside, Allshawn. He's got the goalkeeper to beat, but he can't beat him. He hits the side net. He was brilliant the way he got out the back then with extreme pace, Allshawn, and nearly scored a brace after also producing a hat-trick earlier in the season. Lynch slips over, gets it down the left-hand side. Parry and thrust at the moment. Turnover again. Cut off magnificently by Siliados. Wananabe. He couldn't find a target. Northcote City in the road, and they put it over the sideline down the left-hand side inside the attacking half at the northern end. 2-1. Been behind in a few matches and scored late goals a lot this year, Northcote City. Complete self-belief. Under the pump again, though. Lynch. Larson. Dom Fay. Dom Fay's onside. Charges into the box. He runs out of room and puts a kick into the 6-yard box. And it's finished magnificently by Webb. Well played, Dom Fay. The goalkeeper was beat. Nothing he could do about it. And he just touches it in to make it 2-2. Northcote City right back in this with the last 2 goals. Even though Brunswick City had dominated a large portion of the early stages of this second half. What a great finish. And Alan Webb scores goal number 7 for the season. Dom Fay, magnificent with his charge around the left-hand side. High-scoring game again. We know how to score goals, Northcote City. Taken on the left-hand side. Narumi to his teammate. Siamas has to go back as he has opponents around him, one in particular, the big body of Ward. Switches to the right-hand side, which they've done a lot tonight. Brunswick City. Wananabe beats a couple of opponents, gets on the edge of the 18-yard area, turned over again by Northcote City. Their defence a little bit better. Webb gets a foot in there. Wong tried to kick through bodies, he couldn't. Good steadfast defence by Northcote City. And then Siliados slips over, but they couldn't charge through Northcote City. They tried. Tweets does as well, opposed to Wong. Trying to get control of the ball. It's to be won in the middle of the pitch. Siliados, good through ball down the right-hand side to Wananabe. Wananabe beaten again. Good defence by the Northcote City side to ensure Wananabe pushed it over the byline and they can reset with their goalkeeper, Minas. 2-2 at Dunstan Reserve. Looking to add another big scalp. Brunswick City, another top 4 team. Long ball by Minas, getting plenty of distance with his kicks. Good header by the defender McCarthy, though, at Brunswick City. Spent some time at Box Hill United, and it's over the sideline. Taken by Brunswick City inside the defensive half. 2-all. Footed away again by Timmins. But the ref didn't like the throw, and it'll go the way of Northcote City. It's a better throw, but headed back by McCall. Running out of room, Northcote City, as they try and see if they can swing it back to the goal mouth. They do now, very close to the sideline. Beating 1, beating 2. Good attempt, but he runs out of room, unfortunately, Yoshida. Good defence by the Brunswick City defenders, as they had to get across and help Mooney. In the end, they're the ones that have conceded the ball over the byline, so it's going to be a corner kick. 2-all the score. Terrific game of football in the MPL, VPL 1. Swinging ball to the mouth of the 6-yard area. It's tapped away again by Mooney. Great attempt by Tweets. Mooney did well to parry it away. It's still alive for Webb, but he gets it to the edge of the 6-yard box, and then it's footed away furiously by the defender Timmins, and he'll concede another corner kick. It's 2-all. Good goalkeeping by Mooney. Lovely reactive work, the second one in particular, with the parry as it came at his face, and he just had to knock it away. Low ball, the corner kick, couldn't control it, unfortunately. Northcote City footed away by Brunswick City, but Northcote City have got the numbers at the back. Ward is there. Minas says, leave it for me, Sam. And he just pops it out to him. He may have to go back as All Sean approaches him. Inside the defensive half at the City end, it's 2-all. Northcote City with the only goal of the second half so far. High ball down the left-hand side. Siliados couldn't get there. Domfay can. He's a dangerous man, Domfay, and it's going to be a Northcote City ball inside their attacking half of the northern end. 2-all. I'll get a free kick. Brunswick City have got to try and set up a wall. McCarthy for Powie. The big figure of Timmins in the pink boots. See if they can curl it around. It's a curling ball. It's deep. Gee! It bounced in front of the goalkeeper. Ran away from him. Mooney, and eventually goes over the byline. Goal kick. Just some nervous moments for them and for their supporters. Brunswick City. Game locked at 2-all. He passes wide to McCarthy. McCarthy down the left-hand side. Goes long and wide, but not very handsomely. He gives it away. And it'll be going the way of Northcote City. Lynch. He can't find a teammate who holds on to his opponent. And it's going to be a free kick to Brunswick City inside the defensive half. Siliados. McCarthy. Defensively to Mooney, who passes wide now. Down the left-hand side for Powie. But he also meekly gives it up to Larson. Larson has Siliados, though, for company. Goes back now to Minas. Larson. Wong does better. Ward's with him, who was a bit flat-footed. He backheels to Siliados. Siliados now gets his teammate down the left-hand side. Running out of a bit of room. Narumi does well. Now he finds Siamas. Siamas goes wide. They've switched a lot tonight to open up the ground. McCall. Wananavi again. Tucked in the right-hand corner. Looking to swing it back. McCall again looks to shoot. Kicks into bodies. Another attempt to shoot. Scores from a rebound. Something out of nothing for Brunswick City. They lead 3-2. Minas couldn't stop it. And a wonderful, wonderful finish. Gives them the lead again, and the crowd are wrapped. What a great goal that was. Again, they've been pretty good the way they've formed a wall in the 18-yard area. They defended it away, Northcote City, but not for long. And they were able to get a very, very important goal. And the man that scored is Siamas, who's played mostly in defence and gives his team a 3-2 lead. They deserve to be back in front. They've been in front most of the night. Now Northcote City have got to find a way to level again in this high-scoring match. Long ball. Headed away again. Trying to volley it. Narumi couldn't. Tweets for Northcote City. Through ball. May have had his shirt tagged. Did okay then, Yoshida. But then the in-ball goes right across the face for Northcote City. Cleared at the back by Brunswick City, a lead 3-2. And now they have it in the middle of the pitch. Good play to open it up again. Narumi down the left-hand side. Siamas, the scorer of the last goal, running. Scored the last goal magnificently. Stays onside, goes back to the edge of the 18-yard area. Allshawn misses it. Again, players were arriving. Wong cleared at the back again for Powie. Under pressure. Couple of opponents around him. Dom Fay at his back for Powie. Turns it over though. Tweets has it now for Northcote City. He was on the wrong side then, Dom Fay, and good play by Timmins to just put it out of trouble inside the attacking half. One again by Wananabi, who's been very creative down the right-hand side in this half. And he finds his teammate in McCall. McCall, Siliados, to the edge of the 18-yard area. Turned over again, though, by Tweets, who got back for Northcote City. Rolls in now towards Webb. Webb down the left-hand side. Turns an opponent inside out. And another. Gets it down the left-hand side. But again, good defence. Kicking into the bodies of McCarthy. To the edge, Yoshida. Tweets again. Beats one. Beats two. He runs out of room. Again, good defence and good goalkeeping by Mooney, and they put it over the sideline. It's an attacking game. It's great to watch. 3-2, Brunswick City in front. But Northcote City attacking hard. Long ball again. McCarthy's there to head it away, but only momentarily. Webb controls it nicely, gets it down towards back to Webb, kicks into bodies, particularly the big figure of Timmins. Allshawn's there. He gets a little header on it. Siliados does well, brings it down the right-hand side to the running machine. Wananabi. Wananabi goes inside now to Allshawn. Back now to Wananabi. Getting close to the byline on the sideline. And the defenders get back for Northcote City. Siliados back to Allshawn again. Gets it to Wong. Tried the back heel. Siamas arrives, but arrives a bit late. And cleared by Northcote City over the sideline. And we take a breath. 3-2 Brunswick City. And it will be a Brunswick City ball. I think with Northcote City tonight, they just haven't been as mindful of Brunswick City setting up a wall when they've been trying to clear inside the 18-yard area, when they've got some deep entries. And Siamas has been on his own and Allshawn's been on his own. That's how they've scored two of their goals. As Wong kicks into bodies, controls it again for the Brunswick City side. Finds Timmins has been superb at the back, along with McCall and Wananabi. He's been on his own all the time. On the right-hand side, on the far side, Siliados gets a little touch. Back to Wananabi, does likewise. To McCall, too much on it. Cleared by Northcote City. Got to try and get some passes together. They're down 2-3. They get it over halfway. But again, the defenders get back. Back heeling nicely, Timmins. McCall. Siliados. Long ball, Siliados down the left-hand side. The switch has worked all night. Narumi again. Couple of opponents on him. Narumi a little pass. Trying to get it going, Siamas. Allshawn again, kicks into bodies. And a ricochets over the byline. Corner kick. (3-2) Brunswick City. Looking for their third win in a row. And it's not any sort of win. It's a win against the teams camped inside the top four. The development team of Melbourne Victory, the development team of Western United, and the team that have been in the top two all year, but late in the season just starting to lose their way. And that is Northcote City. And should they lose tonight, they've only had one win in their past five. been a draw in there. But a really good attacking game of football tonight between these two sides. Two northern sides, Northcote City based at John Cain Reserve in Thornbury. Just on the outskirts of Ivanhoe there, God's own country, where the velodrome is for Cycling Victoria. And this lovely venue here at Dunstan Reserve in Brunswick West. Well, my mother actually was born and bred. Long high ball, deep, very deep indeed. Great effort by Siliardos. Got to the edge of the 6-yard box, in fact deep into the 6-yard box, not far from the goal mouth, but across the face of it. And again, it's pushed away by the defenders of Northcote City, so they had a corner kick on the left-hand side, the team in dark blue, Brunswick City, and they get another one on the right-hand side. Low ball, but straight to the man that was camped at the right goal post, the goalkeeper Minas. Curled nicely, but not enough to beat Minas, who defends easily. And now they've got to try and go here. Down 2-3. Long ball from Ward. Pitching in front. Can't control it. Spartakis, who's had a pretty quiet night for the Northcote City team. Down the left-hand side. Spartakis is there again. But a defender does well to get behind him and put it over the sideline. That was Siamas, the scorer of the last goal. Just think their defence has been a bit better tonight, Brunswick City, than Northcote City. The second goal that Brunswick City scored was a miss kick, I thought, by Narumi from where I was standing. And it's 3-2. But they're deep inside their attacking half. Third consecutive win Brunswick City aiming for here after they had a 5-match losing streak between rounds 11 and 15. Northcote City not happy that the ball's been turned over and that they thought that Brunswick City might have had the last touch, but they all say that. I think it was as clear as mud. Brunswick City, if mud is clear, that is. It's footed away by Timmins, but he miskicks it, and a turnover inside the attacking half of Northcote City at the northern end. 3-2 lead for Brunswick City. And now Street controlling it, tweets in mid-pitch, goes wide again. Little pass through, turned over once more. The defence has been good. Siliardos, industrious all night. Wananavi goes back now, looking to get it down the right-hand side. Siamas, nice header, controlling it. Lynch got it at the bootlaces. And now Northcote City look to charge through. Again, the defenders get back, having to turn it over. Brunswick City and force Northcote City to go wide, not allowing them through the middle of the pitch. Again, Domfay has it on the edge of the 18-yard area, pushes off his opponent. But once more the defenders, Wong gets back. But right on halfway, in the way is Big Ward of Northcote City, but he can't get his way through. Wong's there again, passes wide. Narumi's been pretty good tonight. Goes back now to Tapoe, but he turns it over mid-pitch. Well done, Lynch. All Sean's with him, the Irishman against the Welsh player. And then the Northcote City forward, Spartakis is put down, and he'll get an opportunity here for a free kick inside the attacking half. So a spot kick for Northcote City. Mooney's protecting that left-hand goal post at the northern end. They've got a mini wall there as well. The team in dark blue, Brunswick City. Spartakis won't be taking it. I think Lynch will take it. He lobs it to the edge of the square. He was on his own there. The player, Yoshida, he was all there on his own in between the 18-yard area and the 6-yard box, but I think he's been called offside. and he was on his own, and obviously Brunswick City were happy to have him on his own because he was offside, but he had snuck out the back. Michaela's come on. He scored a goal this year for Brunswick City, one of the subs, right in front of us here. Turnover though, some of the kicking from Mooney tonight has let him down a bit, the goalkeeper. Lynch slips over, turned over inside the attacking half. Siliados, all short, looking to shoot. Opponents around him, they get back. Siliados shoots, and then the defenders have to knock it over the crossbar under the pump. Gee, they haven't had their defenders as organised as they'd like to be tonight, Northcote City. They love to take the game on and love to press up and be attacking options. But what Brunswick City have done so well, and I mentioned it a few times, is they've managed to set up walls on the edge of their 18-yard area in their attacking zone so that when it is turned over, it comes out, they've got a player there. Deep corner kick, and gee, it's missed by Ward for the header. Luckily, they didn't get enough on that. Brunswick City, and it bounces at the feet of Minas. He manages to tidy it up. Another defensive error from Northcote City. Been a bit sloppy in that area tonight. Still time over them to get a point. Down 2-3. Down the left-hand side by Lynch again. Getting out, Yoshida. He's under pressure. He keeps it alive near the byline, and eventually McCarthy is more than happy to foot it with a volley to make sure of it, so it's got to be a corner kick for Northcote City. As the wind picks up here, down to that northern end. It's a 3-2 lead for Brunswick City. They've been in front most of the night. At one stage it was 2-0 before half-time. Donfay headed one in the last minute for Northcote City. He completely miskicks it. Northcote City player then, and it was headed away and eventually volleyed inside the attacking half and put over the sideline by Northcote City. So 3-2 the lead. Here's Mooney. It'll be a big win coming up should they get it. Brunswick City. In a parry and thrust contest. Here's Mooney now. That's a nice ball. Plenty of distance on that. Gets it halfway inside the attacking half. All Sean. Couldn't control it. Lynch. Larson. Yoshida, back to Lynch, down the left-hand side. Turnover though, Siamas, the score of the last goal. Wananabe. He doesn't find a target. Northcote City in the road. Get it back inside the attacking half. A 2-on-1 against for the ground ball. Here's Donfay. He's a dangerous man. Passes out wide now to Webb. Webb looking to shoot. Two opponents around him. Michaela, one of those. Gets it out wide again. They can't control it, though, Northcote City. Good defence. Well done, Michaela. He hooks over the body. But back now. An opportunity for Tweets. But it's over the sideline once more. And I think it's going to be a goal kick. It is. Just got themselves out of trouble. They're good players. Donfay and Webb, when it comes to scoring goals, were heavily involved there for Northcote City in the 18-yard area. It's 3-2 Brunswick City. Getting tense. Panacos has come on for Northcote City as well in the attacking half. Siamas has possession though in the attacking half now for Brunswick City. Wananabe, Siliados, Lynch turns it over though for Northcote City. Charging away, Yoshida. Michaela gets back now, playing as a defender. He scored one goal so far this year. Pass not great. Wong couldn't control it. Tweets wins it back now. Webb brought down just outside the 18-yard area. Gee, he was crashed into by Fapawi, who gets a yellow card. I think that's fair enough too. He said, what's the yellow card for? I think it was pretty obvious, to be honest. The walk away, limping a little bit. Be taken by the spot kicker, the big man Ward, the central defender for the Northcote City team, who trail 2-3. He's on the edge of the 18-yard area, as you can see in our stream tonight for Football Victoria. He will hook it. It's not a great ball, and it's headed away by Fapawi. Down to the right-hand side. Ciliados slips over, lost control of it. One at the back by Northcote City. They'll switch it again to Ward once more. He'll go long. Again, a nice header at the back by Brunswick City. Fapawi's been solid, along with Timmins in defence and McCarthy. McCarthy got it back to the goalkeeper, who kicked it straight down the middle. Missed by Ward as he attempted a nod, but I think that Minas is happy to take it at the back. And here's Ward now, getting it to halfway. Tweets back to Ward. Touched on again for Parkos, but McCarthy defending stoutly. His team leading 3-2. Timmins involved now on the edge of the 18-yard area. Ciliados kicks into bodies, gets another ricochet, goes wide. Michaela's there, keeping it alive as his teammate Narumi does well, right on halfway. He slows it down, goes back to Fapawi, who's been a very solid defender tonight, as we've mentioned, and to Wong. And to Narumi. Wong, though, a bit flat-footed. Webb takes it away from him. Spartakis shoots, but kicks straight into the body of the goalkeeper. It was along the ground, needed to be in the air to try and beat Mooney, but he manages to save that. 3-2 Brunswick City in front of Northcote City. Tweets nearly turns it over at halfway. Wannabe makes it better than it was. Wananabe does well. Gets it down now in the direction of Ciliados, and Ciliados can't control it. Northcote City ball. Wananabe's been outstanding for just about BOG for the Brunswick City side tonight, as Northcote City have possession. Salakidis. Here's Ward, beats a few, gets it inside the 18-yard area, looking to shoot, but he can't. And good defence again, but it's going to be another corner kick for Ward. Good defending again. Scarpettis was the player looking to shoot and wasn't successful in for Northcote City. Player brought down, as it wasn't a great corner kick. It went right across the face and rolled away with no one getting near it. And then Shaw may have just touched an opponent. Didn't look like there was a lot in it, but he hasn't come up in as good a shape as he'd like, although he runs away now. It's going to be a Northcote City ball. Had a few spot kicks tonight. Brunswick City have contended with these pretty well. 3-2 lead for Brunswick City after wins in recent weeks to two of the top four sides. The top team, Melbourne Victory, the development team, and Western United's development team. Deep ball. Dom Fay's there. A chance for Spartakis. It was at his feet, but he just kicked it a bit too hard and put it over the crossbar and hits the fence at the back on the full and rebounds back. He was there. Dom Fay was dangerous in that right side. He's a big man who's very good with the header. He put a header away just before half-time, but his team still trailed 2-3. Mooney's had some nervous moments where there's been some shots by Northcote City that have been off target to hit the left-hand goal post at the City end. The opposite end to where Mooney is defending. Now they've got it in the middle of the pitch. Here's Ciliados racing down the right-hand side. Could put it away, it does! He's put it away in the right-hand corner. Ciliados, individual brilliance. And that should just about be it for Brunswick City. They lead Northcote City 4-2. Brilliant run down that right-hand side by Ciliados. And he's put it away in the right-hand corner. Too good for Minas. Again, the defenders were caught napping for Northcote City, which has been disappointing for them tonight, and a great result for Brunswick City. And that is his 10th goal of the campaign for Ciliados. Allshawn scored tonight as well. He scored 12 times for Brunswick City this season. Big win coming up 4-2. And a poor defensive effort from Northcote City. Pace of Siliardos and Wananavi down the right-hand side have been a feature for Brunswick City tonight. Arguably the two best players on the pitch. Lobbing ball by Tweets, but again the defence good. Here's this man. Siliardos through ball again. Can they get another one through Allshawn? On the ball once more. Miskicked, unfortunately, by Brunswick City, and then a curling ball came from Narumi, but it was off target and it's stopped by Minas at the back. The goalkeeper, who's had a pretty tough night tonight for Northcote City, who are down 4-2. Long high ball, here's Domfay again. He heads it in the direction of Webb, but getting there first is to Powie. And Minas is at the back once more to tidy up, the goalkeeper for Northcote City. Hasn't had enough support, I reckon, from his defenders. He got support that time from Secletus, and they get it down now to the left-hand side. Yoshida, and then it's put over the sideline again from solid defence by Brunswick City. Well, I think we'll enjoy a good win here as they lead 4-2. Again, good defence by McCarthy with that headband. Now here's Webb under pressure, beats one, beats two, but again, great defence once more. I reckon he just about had them beat, Webb, but again the defence was magnificent to come across the path. Wong to stop Webb from trying to score his second goal tonight, and eventually it's put over the sideline.
Hey, get off the gun, boy!
And it should be a blue ball, I reckon it is. Against Salakidis. Just the defence has been great to come back and help Mooney out, getting in between the 18-yard penalty area and the 6-yard box. 4-2 lead. Wong's coming off. Michaela. Unsure what's going on here. We've also made a couple of subs, Northcote City. Wananavi. Timmins has been terrific too. Another one among the best. Siliardos. Siamas sharing. Siamas scored a terrific goal as well. Just after Northcote City had levelled, and it goes down the right-hand side, but it'll be a goal kick. Inside the last 10 minutes now. 4-2. They've been good at scoring goals in injury time to either get a draw or win, as they did early in the season against Brunswick City, Northcote City, or a draw, as they did against Melbourne Victory. They'll need two here. And maybe Yoshida's one of those. As he gets inside the 18-yard area, he's put over the sideline, and he's not happy that he thought that it could have nearly been a free kick or even a penalty inside the 18-yard area. Alan Webb thought it should have been a penalty. Let's see what's happening. There's a bit of a discussion here between the lines person and the ref as to whether the contact was serious enough to be a penalty inside the penalty box. It's a penalty. Even though some Brunswick City supporters, and it was touch and go, I think he could have been diving in the box there, but there's going to be a penalty given, and they're not happy about it. The lines person having a discussion with the goalkeeper Mooney, a couple of other players getting involved, the two Japanese imports for Brunswick City, Narumi, Wananavi. But the refs made the decision, and it looks like Domfay will step up and have an opportunity for a penalty to keep his team in the hunt in this very high scoring game. It's 4-2 in favour of Brunswick City. Siliardos has scored tonight, Allshawn scored tonight, Narumi and also Siamas. Goals to Webb and Donfay. Donfay looking for another brace. Can he score? He does. Puts it in the right-hand corner. And it's 4-3. And they know there's not a lot of time left. Northcote City. Has the goalkeeper hurt himself? He's holding on to the ball. Donfay was trying to get the ball and say, come on, we've got to keep going here. 4-3. A contentious penalty given the way of Northcote City to get it back to 4-3. The ref wasn't sure. He had to have a discussion with the Lions person, and a yellow card's been given to the goalie. The goalkeeper, Mooney. Was that because he wouldn't give the ball back? Or he was pretending to be injured? 4-3. Here's Allshawn. Goes back to Timmins, who's been very solid in defence tonight. Siamas. Siliados. That great individual run before. Can he do it again? Allshawn, edge of the 18-yard area. Tried to touch it on. Had too much on it. And they know there's not much time left, Northcote City. A lot of urgency in the way they're playing. They're running. Getting hold of the ball. Long ball, Ward holds up a bit in the breeze. At the back for Powie. Attacking it hard. Saliakis does well to run down the right-hand side from the through ball of Webb. I think Saliakis thought it was maybe a corner kick. It's not. And he'll take his time here. Not too much time. He's already got a yellow card. Mooney. 4-3 in favour of Brunswick City. They've been in front all night. And they do deserve the victory. Long ball down the middle. With the breeze. Headed away by Larson. Plenty of time here for Siamas. Does well to knock it out wide. He didn't knock it out wide. He had two opponents around him and nearly lost it. Near the sideline. And eventually it goes down and over. So 4-3, but they're in their defensive half at the moment. We know they can score late goals and either get a draw or a win. Northcote City, they've done it a lot this year. Minas. And now they've got to go. Salakidis down the right-hand side. Defended at the back. Michaela.
This way. At the back.
Siliados involved again. Wananavi, but he turns it over. Bit flat-footed. And there will be a yellow card against Allshawn. Player pushed. As they're ready to make a run, Northcote City. But that was a professional free kick. No doubt about that, so they'll get their numbers back. He's in a bit of pain too. Northcote City player inside the defensive half at the City end. Yeah, he's not great at all. So there'll be a bit of time added on here. 4-3 Brunswick City. Donfay scored a brace for the third time this year. The second one was a penalty. The first one a header right on half-time for Northcote City to give him 16 goals. And he scored in 13 matches out of 24. It's been an outstanding season by the big striker for Northcote City. Applied his trade in this game in Perth. He's going to be okay. That's Big Ward. So Minas will take it, the goalkeeper. He's into the breeze a bit though. It's not as strong as it was in the first half. Just affecting the goal. Kicking. So it's 4-3. He'll go long, he'll go deep to the 18-yard area. headed away, Michaela. Getting another little header out, and then he heads it down to his feet as Tweets. He's got to try and get it back, but he turns it over badly. One and Harvey has it in the middle of the pitch, goes down the right-hand side. They're on the rebound now. Siciliano does well to try and get it through. He couldn't. Turn over again. One and Harvey will shoot, but kicks into bodies. Cleared at the back by Northcote City. Maybe one last chance. They're down 3-4. Player brought down once more. And another card given. There's been quite a few cards. This one against Timmins. Northcote City, no. Time is running out. Cecilia Luna has had a couple of runs since coming on for Brunswick City. As they make another move, Northcote City in the dying stages here. Lynch, long ball, holds up on the breeze, and that's got to be a free, because what happened there was, it was very hard to try and judge that into the breeze. For Northcote City, and Connor Minot-Smith, who's come on as well as a sub, he charged into his opponent, thinking the ball would travel a bit further than it did, just getting used to the fact that they're into the breeze. Getting it on Yoshida. Here's Webb at his feet, a chance. Just gets it past the goalkeeper. But then he does well to hang on to it before it rolls out. He could have nearly given away a corner kick. Webb was dangerous in the 18-yard box then. Well done, Mooney. Did well. Well, the 6-yard box, really. The 18-yard penalty area, just where the two meet. But he just couldn't get a decent touch on it. 4-3 in favour of Brunswick City. Well played by Timmins. Ciliados has an opponent on him. Puts it over the sideline. Here's Michaela. He does well to get boot to ball. All Sean's there again. But good defence again by Northcote City. It must be near the end. One last chance, 3-4. Minot-Smith, and then well done by Timmins, does well to foot it over the sideline. Brunswick City lead 4-3. One last chance, but they're still inside their defensive half. Here's Tweets again. Goes back. Yoshida. Donfaya 2 to beat. Good header.
Line. Ref, he's holding him.
By Powell. Down to Ciliados. Turned over by Lynch on halfway for Northcote City. They're inside the attacking half again. Goes over the sideline. And that was very, very tight as to who it was off last. And it will be a Brunswick City ball. 4-3. Down the right-hand side. It's footed away. Minot-Smith gets there, couldn't control it. Numbers at the back. A couple of players brought down. High ball, here's Donfay again. He needs teammates around him. Again, they've got defenders everywhere. Timmins a very high ball, up and down on the mine shaft. Headed down by Northcote City. Webb's there once more. Lazy touch. And eventually out of Ciliados. Webb back now, defensively. Selakidis, very high ball. Donfay again, looks to head it down. Didn't get enough on it. And holding onto it for dear life is the goalkeeper in the dying stages in Mooney. 4-3, Brunswick City lead. The crowd saying 5 seconds. I'm not sure about that. Plenty of distance on that kick. But, it was lazy play by Northcote City. Minas in the end chips in. Does well. Long ball by Lynch down the left-hand side. Donfay and McCarthy. McCarthy, did he get the last touch over the sideline? Corner kick. Corner kick in the dying stages. Could they score again to get another draw like they did against Melbourne victory earlier in the season, Northcote City? Donfay. Didn't have enough on it. Missed by Mooney. Hooking high ball by Brunswick City. Kept alive by Northcote City on the edge of the 18-yard area. Trying to foot it away. Cleared again. Here's Old Sean again. There's no one there. Old Sean into an open goal. He scored because Minas had come up. Old Sean scores. He gets a double and he goes to the crowd. What about them apples? Minas had to come up to attack. Old Sean saw it open. He got on the right side. He put it away. And Brunswick City are going to win 5-3, I would have thought. Great goal. And they're shattered. And they're as flat as a night carter's hat, Northcote City in the middle. It's going to be a big win for Brunswick City, 5-3. Second time this year they've scored 5 goals. And Allshaw now has 13 for the season.
Play the whistle, ref!
Long ball.
Come on, ref! What's the score? What's the
It's
score?
5-3, turned over again. Very long second half it seems, but there's been a bit of extra time. Or injury time. It's 5-3 at the moment. There's going to be a free for Brunswick City. Player brought down inside the attacking half of Northcote City. And there'll be a bit more injury time again. So, player being treated for an injury after being mown down late. No yellow card given on this occasion at the moment. So it's 5-3. Here's McCarthy. There it is. It's all over. A late goal where the goalkeeper came out from Minas there to allow Allshawn to score, has put the icing on the cake for Brunswick City, and they've beat Northcote City. And the last 3 weeks, wins over Western United, 4th on the ladder. Melbourne Victory, 1st on the ladder. And of course tonight, I think they'll probably drop to 3rd if Preston Lions win. Northcote City, who are 2nd on the ladder for Brunswick City, ending the season well with 2 to go. Big win tonight for the 2nd time this year. They've scored 5 times against a team who's very disorganised in defence. Great effort by Brunswick City. A brace to Allshawn. He's also scored a hat-trick this year. And other goals came from Tiamas and also Ciliados. A wonderful individual effort down the right-hand side in what was a magnificent performance tonight by Brunswick City. They were definitely the better team. And also a bit of a miss-kick goal in the first half, but they all count from the Rumi as well, the Japanese player who joined this club in 2022, while Domfay scored a brace for the 2nd time this year, including a penalty for Northcote City, and Alan Webb also was able to score. They missed a couple in the first half off target that hit the left goal post, but no doubt Brunswick City were the better side. They beat Northcote City for their 3rd win in a row. They've won 5-3 in this VPL 1 clash. And it's been an absolute ripper in windy conditions at Dunstan Reserve. A great win for the home side. They'll celebrate loudly. 2 games to go before the end of the season. But Brunswick City ending the season well. For Northcote City, a bit of a disappointment. Their form has fallen away and they've had just 1 win in their last 5 matches, conceding a lot of goals tonight. It's Brunswick City 5 in VPL 1, Northcote City 3. Have a great evening.